turn the time to Rosie, who's married to Bradley, who keeps that camera in his face all the time.
You do, dear. Filling in for Brad Johnson.
If you can do that, I can.
I can't remember where to start. I guess I could just tell you about each of my children. We've been in Boston for 5 years, and we live about 35 miles south of Boston. And we really have grown to love the area, and it's been a really good experience for us. Probably a real growing experience for us, because the church back there is really different than it is here, in the way that you're really needed, and you feel like they really need you, and we've had some opportunities in our church callings to really grow, and I think it strengthened our testimonies a great deal. Brad is serving as the bishop of the ward right now, and he's a great bishop. He really is doing a great job. But that's been a real challenge for him and for our family. And but it's also been a great blessing in our lives. And let me just start with each of our children. Julie, where are you, honey? And we're really proud of Julie. She's a great help to her mother. She's like Becky. She gets to help babysit a lot, and Melanie's kind of her shadow. When Melanie gets hurt, she cries for Juju instead of Mama. And when Brad and I had a chance to go to Germany in September to see his parents on their mission, and Julie helped a lot with Melanie, and so did Annie. They were both great helpers while we were away. And when I came back, Melanie didn't want her mother anymore. She loved Juju, and they formed kind of a special bond during that time. And she would cry for days when Julie was at school. Oh, right. It was a traumatic experience. Julie has been a great student. She's a really super reader. She loves to read. She's always loved to read. She's always carried a stack of books around her. She's read all the Laura Ingalls Wilder series this last year, and she just finished Little Women, and she's reading on about a 7th or an 8th grade level. She's a good little reader. And she's also a great help. And our next one is Emilie. Emilie, put your head up and give us a big grin. Emilie has lost all her teeth this year. And they're all coming back too, aren't they? She's so cute. And Emilie's kind of like Erica. We've always called her our joy baby, because she is always happy. And she knows how to make us all laugh and to keep us happy around our house. Poke your head up. Emily's a good student also, and she's just really doing super with her reading, and loves to read, and is doing really well in school. Let's see, what else can I tell about Emilie? She loves to play out in the yard, and we have all kinds of fun. We have squirrels and rabbits, and they like to find toads. There's always a lot of toads in the yard. And their Grandpa Johnson built them a great tree house when he was out, and they have a fun tree house out in the backyard. But Emmy's a great addition. She's just been a great addition to our family, and she brings us lots of joy. And then our next one is Stevie. Can you wave, Steve? He's 5, and he's going to be starting kindergarten in the fall. And Steve's latest hobby is shooting hoops. And he can go out and shoot 100 hoops in less than a half an hour. That's been his latest hobby. And also, he's a great bike rider. We live on a really quiet street. It's a cul-de-sac. And he loves riding that bike up and down that street as fast as he can. And he rode the girls up to the bus every morning last year for school. And now this year he's going to have to walk up and get on the bus with them, aren't you, Steve? He's a great guy, and he's his dad's bud. And then our next one is right here, and she's a movie star. This is Melanie, and she's 2, and she is a 2-year-old. Need I say more? She's been a lot of fun.
Get your head up and down, look what you're doing.
She's been a good big sister to Marc, surprisingly. She's only pull him off the couch twice. And she's very nice to her baby brother Marc, aren't you, Melanie?
No.
Can you tell him how old you are? 3. And when's your birthday?
No.
You're not going to tell. No. And then our last one, our newest addition, who was born in April, is Marc Bradley. And he's, take out his binky, he's 4 months old. And he's sure been a blessing to our family. And we feel really grateful to have him. And we were great. Mom came out for, he was due on March 3rd and was born on April 3rd. And she spent 5 weeks at our house. We appreciated her help so much.
I bet your house is still clean.
It is. Look at it. I guess I could just tell a little bit about Brad's job. Brad's working for a women's retailing store. It's called the Talbots, and he's in business management, and he's progressed really fast in the company. He's at a director's level now, and I think he enjoys the challenges there. It's been a rewarding experience for him, and he's done a great job there. And I think that's about it for us. I just want to tell you all how much I love you, all of you. And the distance sometimes I really feel, but I think of all of you often, and you've made a great impression in my life, and you give me a great strength, and I want you to know that.